I'm Brittany, this is my co-host Louie, and welcome to Gaywatch, where we watch gay things. Today is Season 2, Episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire. We are now in Paris. We had some experiences along the countryside, and now we have gotten that much closer to a certain character entering the story and this timeline. If I'm remembering correctly. All I have to go on is the film from 1993 or 4. So those are my only guideposts, and I don't know how accurate that is to actually like the book itself. And then the show also does its own thing differently. So trying to spot exactly when certain things could be developing, a little difficult, just a little bit of a challenge. But I get the sense that we're about to say hi to someone, and I also have a very big idea as to what exactly Armand doesn't want Louis to remember. I'm not going to say it because spoilers, but I have a very, very strong opinion as to what that could be. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. I'm also waiting for the day that Lestat drops back into this narrative, and I almost couldn't get out that whole sentence because I'm that excited, so I'm just gonna shut up, and I'm gonna hit play.
May I try?
Please.
Paris was an awakening for Louis. Paris was a hunger.
Paris was many things in those days. Says Paris is on her way back. Give her a little time is all.
Every now and then, Louis is still hopeful, and that breaks me.
The whitest of lies, turning 77 this year. Do not leave Dubai until you've made him retract it.
If
He's not buying this
our skin did not
lovey-dovey
attract
bit.
attention in the mirror. I was just grateful knowing no one wanted to lynch me or direct me to the far end of the cafe counter.
That's all he was saying, Mr. Malloy.
Are you two going to finish each other?
Armand's strings on Louis is just getting more and more overt, and yet it's still so subtle, and it's driving me nuts because the way that he just says these things is so perfectly coded in like seemingly gentle or well-meaning or innocuous or kind or loving, like bullshit. He's very good at what he's doing, and once you see the way he does it, unseeing it, very impossible. He's driving me nuts in all the fucking best ways.
47 more than he did with Lestat.
Should we let the math of that settle before continuing? Keep selling it.
Thank you!
We hit ourselves.
Thank you, Malloy.
Apartment in the more.
Theatre called Théâtre des Vampires, a company that has been in existence for 100
That's right. That's what that fucking... I'd forgotten that it was literally called Theater of the Vampires.
Sometimes I want the short answer.
Oh, you don't get that with
You
Louis.
listen to their thoughts.
Disappointment and regret is only the reticent vampire game.
My heart just grew 3
There was
sizes.
no me, and there was no him.
Uh-huh.
Who'd you
Uh-huh.
be?
That's a question.
How you gonna get there?
That's almost the question. He doesn't... Motherfucker. That's the most obvious thing in the world, and yet it's only clicking just now. Oh, wait, can I say that? I'm not sure I can say that, because I don't really know how to say that without getting into spoilers. So maybe I have to... I'll table that for the right moment, should it even happen this season. I don't even know.
He was alarmingly handsome in the
Who dressed this man? Who was responsible for the Parisian period clothing that they put on this man? Because they need to be like his permanent stylist. What do you mean? He should not ever be in contemporary. No, that is like Are you kidding? No. He's not allowed to be in modern clothes. He's just not. That's the rule. I make it and people will follow it.
He said, I will not harm you.
And I never have.
Ugh. I just
And bring the pretty to beauty.
don't believe you. I don't know how. I don't know how they're managing to make everything seem so, like, romantic but off. Like, there's just something deeply off. And I guess you could point to all these little things, like, really adding up, but, like, it's still so... I still find it hard to even really point to any one thing in particular. Because everything is so small. But on the surface, it's like, this should be romantic. We have this violin music. We have this, you know, romantic lighting in the dead of night. We have all, like, these softly spoken things. But it's just wrong. It just feels wrong. How are they doing this?
After I take my boot from your arm. But seriously, being vampires and by
An icon, a moment, a lifestyle. I'd be easy bait.
implicit, repugnant, and appalling.
Who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? Hold please. Who the fuck was that? It is! Oh no, wait, did I know this? Did I know that Ben Daniels was showing up in this? Did I find that out? I don't know. Ben Daniels has popped up in a couple of things recently. It was like he wound up dropping into an episode of Merlin, and now he's in this, but no, that's him! That's the gay priest from the fucking Exorcist show! Ah! Ah! Oh! I love this for him! Why is he not a household fucking name? Why is he not known the world over? Why? He was genius in The Exorcist, for fuck's sake. He has such a beautiful timbre to his voice. He is compelling as fuck. He has an intensity that you just don't find every day. Why is he not the biggest name? Can this make him a big name? Please? He's been bopping around for a very long time now. Can he please be like a huge star now? Like, please? Please. Can he be everywhere? His thing does not come around every day. Why is the entire world sleeping on this man? They're looking for nice vampires, mind you.
Who's your maker?
My maker?
Eglay here does star charts. You both have the same maker.
We did.
His name was Bruce.
Bruce.
Interesting. Bruce the Vampire.
Is he Scottish?
Lestat de Lyon encore.
Should have seen that coming. Did not see that one coming.
Literally right out of my throat, man.
You must
That means you knew Lestat before he did.
Uh-huh.
Lestat. Wait a minute. And yes, he was briefly with Lestat.
Uh-huh.
Stop.
100.
Now I know what two blood fat cocks slapping hands feel like, so thank you for that. Take your people pictures.
And the fact that he has made no withdrawal from his account, between us, it is confirmation enough for me to pass this box to you.
Lestat had an inheritance set up for him? Inheritance of what?
You are the only being I trust, and whom I love, above and beyond myself. All my love belongs to you. You are its keeper. Face pressed up against your longing.
No. You gotta. We can't just. What makes you think I can. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I don't even. Like, a head empty. Just head fucking empty. Because the thing about them is that very obviously, he's not just. How do I? Sorry. When I said head empty. No, I'm gonna need business days minimum. I'm just gonna need business days because they encompass so much love and so much pain, hurt, violence, abuse, both physical and emotional. There's so much to them that they overwhelm me sometimes, actually.
Love of my life, or is it more rebound of my life with you two?
It's a haunting memory with you.
Which I did. And what did she say when you finally asked her to marry you?
What was that?
In middle school, you stole your dad's Playboy magazine, sold them at recess.
Danny, I'll ask for a third time.
What the fuck was that? Was that some did we just get glances into like actual confirmation of Armand's like hypnotist suggestion brainwashy bullshit? I'm fucked up. I'm just way too fucked up to do any of this.
A month of performance.
For Maitre to make the call.
When you share a victim.
Fuck those
as they did
glasses.
Every night on stage.
Fuck those glasses! Who the fuck decided to do that with those glasses?
Beating is one.
Elle est à nous, la propriété.
Give us a layout, would you know?
Who put those glasses on this man?
Library Bureau.
Enjoy yourselves.
You coming?
I hit before the play.
I am now where I most want to be.
You carry yourself well.
Merci.
See?
I like how you behave.
I'm sorry, this is so fucking genius. And so fucking theatrical. The music, the gay-ass flirting, the backdrop of an absolute slaughter in the... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pip's a savage.
Like, if that whole sequence does not wind up being a gigantic metaphor for just Armand in general, like all this romance and soft classical music in the foreground while in the background it's an absolute fucking slaughterhouse, then I'm just wrong about so many things, but...
It was 1556.
You're kidding. That was it? That was the end of the episode. You're fucking joking. You are simply kidding me right now. No, don't make me wait a week. Don't do that. That's just fucking mean. Here's the thing about reactions, is that they're reactions. You have literally no time to form a coherent thought. And when something is so much like this, it is like impossible to very quickly form a coherent thought and like words, at least for me. So I am definitely kind of giving myself permission, because I usually feel the need to like have a really cogent opinion right away, even though it's a reaction video and not like an analysis video or anything like that. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break here and be like, considering all of that, I don't really have to be coherent right now. In fact, I can just be flatly incoherent, which is what I feel like I've been for most, if not the entirety of this episode, because everything happens so much. So maybe, hopefully, by next week, at the start of the next video, I will have 1 or 2 actual brain cells. But right now, I have nothing except unbelievable gushing love for this show. That's it for season 2, episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire. I will be here next week with episode 3. And in the meantime, please remember to take care of yourself.